Hi, welcome to this Moonstruck Knits video. My name is Natasha. Today I'm going to talk about my Marram vest, which I designed for the Knit on Tessel Retreat 2023. Because Nancy Marchand was doing a workshop on tuck stitches during the retreat, I wanted to use a tuck stitch variation for the design. The yarn for the design was dyed by Katharina, dyer and owner of the beautiful local yarn shop Wolverhalen. The colors are inspired by the dune landscape of Texel, a small island in the northwest of the Netherlands where the retreat takes place. What I find fascinating about a lot of tuck stitch variations is that the so-called wrong side is just as good looking as the right side. So I wanted to make something reversible, and that is how the idea for Marram was born. The fun thing is that it's not only wearable inside out, but front to back as well, for a total reversible experience. The vest is worked top down, starting with a provisional cast on at the shoulders. Front and back are worked flat until the underarm, where they are joined to work in the round. Of course, reversibility comes with challenges, especially when it comes to the finishing of the garment. To make it look good on both sides, the ribbing of the armhole and neckline are picked up on the right side, worked to double the width needed, and then folded and sewn to the inside of the vest. From experience, I know that a lot of knitters do not really enjoy the finishing of their knits, like the weaving in ends, sewing on buttons, or sewing knitted pieces together. But, my darlings, good finishing can make an enormous difference. Almost like the difference between a couture piece and a cheaply made garment from a large department store. So, let's get that thread and sewing needle ready and do some top-notch finishing. You will need pins, sewing thread matching your vest's main color, and a thin, pointy sewing needle. You will start by pinning the ribbing to the inside of your vest, just below the pickup line of your stitches. Start at the underarm and make sure the ribbing is pinned straight by following the lines of your ribbing. Once it is pinned at the underarm, go to the top of the shoulder and repeat. At this point, your ribbing probably looks a little small compared to the arm sky circumference, because your bind-off is probably pulling it in a bit. This difference is not a problem. You just ease the ribbing into the armhole by gently stretching it and pinning it into place. Once you've pinned one side, you will repeat the procedure for the other side. Thread your needle with the sewing thread double. Make a knot at the end of your thread and start attaching the ribbing at the underarm. Hide the knot between the layers and come up with your needle through one of the bound-off stitches. Pick up a little of the body fabric next to that stitch, making sure you only pick up fabric on the surface and not to push the needle completely through. Move your needle to the next bound-off stitch of the ribbing and insert your needle from the underside of the ribbing up through the stitch. Repeat until the entire ribbing is attached to the body. Tie off your thread by making a few stitches on top of each other and hiding the end between the layers. Take out the pins and voila, one armhole done. Repeat this process for the other armhole and the neckline ribbing. For the neckline, start pinning at the shoulder, then at the point of the V, and then the other shoulder, and ease your ribbing in from there. Once you're finished, your Marram is just as good looking on the so-called inside as it is on the outside. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thank you so much for watching.